Here we are in Cannonsburg, Michigan, and this trail is the Cannonsburg ski area trail. I have not rode it yet. This place looks pretty cool though. I mean, they have zip lining. Obviously you can ski. It's a ski area. I see some pretty good sized hills, stuff like that. I'm not sure what else they have. So, we're gonna go ride the trail and see what it's about. So this is the start of the trail. It's a ski resort. All right. Thank you. So today you follow red. Looks like this area might be a little bit sandy too. But they got zip lining here, as you can see. They got it's a ski resort. So they got the little carts that pull you to the top of the hill. I don't know what else they have, but all I know is I was told to stick left right here and I should see the trails. It looked like there was a red and green arrow. Today is red. Oh wow, this is a lot of sand or dirt here. So let's get up here a little further and see what we can see. This stuff's kind of hard to ride in. I've been seeing like the big dump truck carrying all this sand up there. So they must be adding something here. I'm not sure. All right, so I see yellow and red arrows. Looks like yellow to the right, red to the left. The way he explained it, the guy in the parking lot, I was talking to him on the way in. He said there's a lot of climbs here, some downhill, not many jumps. But it is marked well, he said. I can hear that dirt in my drivetrain. So he wasn't kidding. There's some uphill.
Not sure what that was. Showed like a little tent. Almost like you could go get some water over there or something. Kind of breathing hard. That was a pretty steep hill. And riding through that sand from the parking lot, from that dump truck putting that down, that was tiring itself. It's like sinking down in like 2 inches. Now it's not so bad though. My brakes are gonna be a little squeaky maybe for a minute because I sprayed them. This trail is pretty fun though. So far, I mean, the uphill was a little rough, but at least, unlike the other place, like this one, seems like it's more dirt. I mean, there's still sand, but it's dirt. So it looks like you can go a little faster through the turns. You don't have to worry about sliding as much so far anyway. Oh, we got a little techie section. That's pretty cool. You guys know I'm a climber. So we'll just creep right over them rocks. So we might actually get a little bit of speed on this trail. There we go. Yeah, this is fun. I've never been here, so I'm trying to not go too fast, and I'm pushing my limits right now. Came close to that tree. I don't know these turns and stuff, you know, like these other guys do. They know what to expect. I don't. Oh, okay. That sign said detour. Oh, they're making a rock section. Some more technical section, sorry. So far, I really like this trail though. There's some climbs, but it's flowy and it's dirt, so you can go can go faster, you know, than some places. In Michigan, they have the sand. The only thing I notice about this trail so far is it has, on the turns, there's no berms. So you kind of have to watch your speed due to the fact if you don't, you're just going to slide right off the edge. Like, there are no berms and the turns follow the edge really close. So it's not like some places that have them big berms built up where you can hit them at super fast, you know what I mean? So this place you kind of gotta, you can still go pretty quick, because I mean, this is my first time riding. I mean, I'm going pretty quick. And the guy said it was like 7.2 miles or something. So far it's pretty flowy. I'm actually having a really good time. You can see someone's tire mark where they slid off. Okay, some more techie. That was a really cool section. Real rooty. Oh, another rocky section. Okay. Pretty cool. Couple rock gardens. And I didn't bring my bladder today. I probably should have. I do have it in the truck. So I gotta drink out of my water bottle. I actually thought this trail was only like I think it was less than 5 miles, I thought. If I'd have known it was 7.2 like the guy said, I would have brought it. But so far I'm really enjoying this trail. I mean, I wouldn't say the climbs are too hard. There's a couple that are definitely tiring, but definitely more moderate. I wouldn't say it's any kind of like black diamond climbing. The only thing I would say to be careful with are the turns in the beginning so far. Like, I'm telling you, it would be super easy to fall off the trail. And it's pretty straight down, right on the edges, like there's no burn. So really take it slow there at first. There's another like tent set up. Like, I don't know if they just leave water out here for you to drink or what. I've never seen this before. It's like checkpoints. It's pretty neat. Huh. That is really cool, whatever that is. Looks like there's like bags on the table. I've never been here, so I don't really know, but I don't know if they leave that for you. Like a first aid kit there too. I don't know. That's pretty neat though. So I'd really encourage you to really watch the turns in the beginning. And like I said, I don't know, I haven't rode this trail, so there might be more. I just know in the beginning, those pretty flowy sections after the main climb hill would be really easy to go off. So maybe ride it once, get comfortable. Oh wow, check this skinny out with some logs. That was pretty cool. So yeah, just take it easy. And then maybe the second time, ride it quicker. All right, so yeah, this place is marked very well. So let's follow red. Let's go left. Some more downhill. All right, we are cruising. Whew. That was really fun. Really fun. Woo, them are close. I almost thought I was gonna hit my handlebar. Oh yeah. That is a very nice flowy down section right there. Very fun. And it just keeps going. Woo, those are close. Oh my. I feel like my handlebar is gonna catch one of the trees. Woo! I'm having a great time. Not gonna lie. I drove 4 hours to get here because there were so many trails in a row. And there's like 5 or 6 different trails within a few miles apart up here where I'm at. So it was raining in Ohio for the whole weekend, and I didn't want to be cooped up at home, so I ended up trying to find a spot where it's not gonna rain. And I came up with this, and there was like 5 or 6 trails within like 10 minutes apart, something like that. And I thought this would be a great place to come and ride as many of the trails as I can. It has sprinkled a little bit here, but it hasn't poured down yet. It wasn't supposed to rain at all tomorrow, Just a couple sprinkles here and there today for a couple hours out of the whole day. So what better place to come? And this trail right here, I'm not gonna lie, it makes it worth it. This is a fun trail. The one guy in the parking lot, he even said, this was probably his favorite one around here, I guess. I can definitely see why. This trail is really flowy, nice and fun. I can hear it wanting to sprinkle. I can honestly say this trail is very well marked. They give you a map and the arrow direction. So if you wanted to stop and even see where you're at, you could. Looks like we got a little bit of a climb here. Not even mad about it. We've been on some pretty flowy sections, so it's about time to climb. Rocks. So it looks like if you were riding it from the other direction, the downhill right here, you'd have a jump. You'd have two jumps. Got another one. From that last place and this place, having that sand and dirt, I need to spray my drivetrain with some WD-40 or something. Something to kind of get all that sand off of it. I can hear it. It sounds like almost like if you take sandpaper and rub it together. It's the way the sound of it even reminds me of. Said like a 30% chance of sprinkles at around 5 o'clock. Haven't really felt much yet, and it's about that time, so I'm hoping I can get all this done. No rain. And I haven't really seen any mud on this trail at all. It's dry. Look at the baby deer. Look at the baby deer. Oh, it's like it didn't even know. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't know if you guys can see them, but you guys are so cute. Look at you. It's almost like he wants to come over here. Well, come here. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come here. Look, he wants to. Come here. Come on. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, he's wagging his tail. All right, we'll see you later. That was really cool. I've never seen baby deer that close to me that didn't run. And it was funny because, I don't know if you guys could see that on camera, but I was almost doing it like I would a dog, you know, to get him to come to me. And the deer was literally like wanting to come to me. Like he kept kind of taking a little step and wagging his tail, and then he was like second guessing it. That was really cool. Gotta love the outdoors and all the creatures in it. Oh wow, that's a nice burn. That's fun. That looks like they might have just added that. Looked pretty freshly done. Oh yeah, you can get traction on these turns so well. You can take those fast. Good little jump. Oh, we're back here. Oh, got some air. Or maybe this is, hell yeah. So we got to hit a little jump. Looks like they do leave you water. There's like water jugs, some chairs. Look like you could set some fold out chairs up, and that's really cool. This is the first place I've been that leave you tents, water, and chairs for you. Unless I'm wrong, it might not be for us. Maybe they're getting ready to do an event, so that could be too. But I would guess that it's for the riders or hikers or whoever. This is a ski area, so like I said, I seen them doing work from the parking lot, and it looked like, you know, they update this quite often, always adding stuff out here. So it's a pretty cool place so far. I really enjoy it. This is what makes that 4-hour ride worth it, you know. So now when I go home tomorrow, I'll probably stay in a hotel tonight. When I go home, I'm not like, man, I drove 4 hours, you know, rode all 5 trails. Now I don't have to like regret it. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, you're not gonna like every trail. Like, you know, each trail has its own good and bad to it. And depending on what type of rider you are, you know, it depends on what you like about a trail. But the first one I rode, no, that one's not really worth it. It wasn't that fun. It was real sandy. You couldn't go fast on the turns. There was no burns. It's just, you know, it's nice of them. It was a privately owned, but, you know, it's just, it doesn't have that fun factor to me. It doesn't, it was more of just techie, which I like tech, but I don't like sandy trails where every turn you go around, you're just sliding. Like, sand and bikes don't go well together. So this place here, you can go fast and you keep traction fairly easy. I haven't really had trouble sliding. So my point is like, not every trail you're gonna like, but at least on this trip, 4 hours from home, this is my second trail I've rode so far since I've been here. I just got here not too long ago, a few hours ago, and already my second trail in, I'm really enjoying this trail. So I'm a lot happier. Okay, so both of them are red. It looks like it doesn't matter which way you take. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the hard route. It looks like the hard route looks like it's a drop off with a hill climb. So let's go ahead and just do the hill climb. Let's get a little bit of speed. That's a pretty good hill. We made it. They leave us a picnic table up here. They're like, if you make it up this, you deserve to take a break. We're gonna continue. Looks like you could go either way. I'm not gonna lie, when you look at the right, you just see it kind of turn. When you look at the left, you see a pretty good drop off with a nice burn turn, some downhill. So you already know which way we're going. That's not even up for discussion. I'm just gonna get a drink real quick. All right, let's take the down. Whew. Wow, that's really fun. That is really fun. Nice, flowy. Oh, a jump. Whoo! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very fun. Like I said, the parking lot was pretty full. I've seen a lot of bikers here. So, oh, another jump. Whew. I was not ready for that. Kind of landed a little too far right. Yeah, seen a lot of bikes while I was sitting in the parking lot. A lot of people coming back from the trail. So this is a lot of people come here to ride. I can see why. It is another jump. Nice. Ooh, he kicked that back tire out pretty far. Oh yeah. So for the amount of uphill you have a lot of downhill. So it's, in my opinion, a very, very flowy trail with not a whole lot of uphill. I mean, there's uphill obviously, but there's nothing crazy. You know, you have your moments, but it makes it worth it here because you get a lot of downhill. Oh, our first little pit of mud. It's like right in the bottom of that dip. kind of a change of scenery here. Looks nice. More downhill. Oh yeah, that's fun. Little jump, a little more air. Whew. Sharp turn. I hope I went the right way. I seen that arrow too late. I was getting into that. That was a really fun section. All right, we are going the right way. Looks like some more jumps. They're just little jumps, but they're still fun. I should go in the other direction. Not gonna lie, got a little too close to that edge. Nice little rock garden. And the rock gardens here are very easy. Like, I think anybody that has any kind of coordination on a bike and some good, decent balance, I mean, I would say they're like beginner level rocks. And I've been to some very, very hard places with rock gardens. I'm talking, were very hard. These ones are really easy. This trail is super flowy though. I am very impressed. Whew. Little technical turn. Now you got like a pretty decent climb here on the turn. Looks like a nice rock jump if you're going the other direction. Okay. So for 22, it looks like we need to go left. It's not yellow today, so I can't. Looks like one sign says short bike course, one says long bike course. But the one that says long is yellow. We're doing red. So we're gonna go ahead and stick to red. So not only is this place super well marked, you know, they have your arrows, so makes it easy, and then they have it numbered. So it looks like if you notice your numbers as you're riding, if you was to somehow get turned around and you end up on 19 when you're supposed to be on 24, you know there was a problem. So it is cool that they kind of mark it with numbers and the arrows. Not gonna lie, I clipped my pedal on the edge of that tree. Didn't really affect me any, but it could have. I don't know what these are, but that's pretty cool. Some stairs that go up to something. Seen a couple of them. Oh, this is a nice flowy section. Whew, that was fun. Very cool. Very cool section. A lot of S's. We slid a little bit. I got off course just a little bit. Wow, that was really fun. A little jump. Ooh. That was like a back-to-back S's after S's. All downhill. That was super fun. More turns. Slid a little bit on that one. Like I said, it's my first time here, so I'm learning as I go. Some of these sections I'm probably going a lot faster than I probably should. Yeah, I don't know what these wooden stands they build. I don't know if you guys can see that over there to the right. I've seen a bunch of them, unless it's zip lining. It might be zip lining. That's what it kind of looks like. I don't know what that is. Something down there. I think it was parts to the ski lifts. All the metal for that. Things that take you up to the hill. Oh, it is the ski lifts. Now I can see it. Oh, cool. So they got several of them. They got more than one then. I don't know exactly where I'm at, but where I parked, oh, they got several different lifts. Okay. so we got a pretty good climb. Another one. That was a pretty tough climb. Not gonna lie. Looks like we kind of made it to the climb section now. I'm not gonna lie, it's tiring. It's taking us higher and higher up this mountain at small increments at a time. Whew. We're gonna get a drink. That uphill was by far the hardest so far. I'll let you guys go. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep. He was on an e-bike, so he's got an assist. So it's easier for him to go up these hills. He could be barely pedaling and that bike taking him up these hills. It's not cheating though. I wouldn't want the assist. I like the challenge, but you know. Oh, there's zip lining up there. I just seen some people up on that stand. Whew. A little bit of mud there. That was fun. Oh wow, new section, optional. I think it's a flow trail to the right. Not sure. So that was a whole loop we just took. So we didn't even have to take that. That loop was probably the hardest climb. But definitely the hardest climb here. So far, anyway. That's really fun. That was a nice flow section. Oh yeah. Super fun. So if you just wanted to skip that hill climb, it looks like you don't have to take that trail. Woo! Who's going pretty fast for that one? So we are on 28 marker. Whew. That one said return to trailhead, but the other arrow said 2. So I don't want to start over. Oh, okay, this is the end. That's where we went in, right here to the right. Yep. I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm tripping. We just came up the road. Okay. I guess I could have rode this little path right here the whole way up. I rode down that road. That's why it was so hard. I didn't even see this coming in. So yeah, that was the full trail. I'm glad I didn't keep going. I would have done it all again. I wonder how long it would have taken me to realize, like, hey, I've already been to this part. Nice. That is another 10 out of 10 trail for me. It's flowy. There's not too much uphill. That's, you know, you don't have big jumps or anything like some places in Cuyahoga. That was a real flowy, jumpy trail, which I gave a 10 out of 10. This one is more just flowy and lots of turns. 10 out of 10, guys.
So I just rode the Cannonsburg ski trail in Michigan, and I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. If you're anywhere in this area, or even if you wanna, I would actually drive, you know, an hour, 2 hours away to ride this trail. In my opinion, I like the flowiness. I really enjoyed it. I think it was like 7.2 miles. You know, there was a few jumps, nothing crazy. You might get 2 feet in the air max, but for how much downhill and flowiness, and plus there's like 5 other trails within 10 miles away, it's so worth coming up here to bike. I really enjoyed it. So hope you guys come out here and ride this, and I hope you guys enjoy it too.